This is Whitney Lewis playing the viola, and
Hi, I'm Natalie Bork, and I'm here to share with you my exhibition at UNCC called Letting Go of Memories or Revealing. And in front of me and behind me are some of my pieces using a technique I call batuto, which I'm using a batuto technique for acrylic paints versus using it for glass. And as you can see, all the carved in areas of the piece I've carved into various layers of paint. Each piece is unique. Sometimes the paint cracks and reveals little areas, and other areas it's very smooth and gestural. At times I'll actually reveal the actual wood of the piece, and sometimes I'll disguise areas and leave them alone. Over here are three pieces called Ruminating Thoughts, and the form flows from left to right, from the center to the right to the left. It keeps moving, and each piece has the same three colors in them, and they just keep communicating to each other back and forth, whether it's through form or through color. The paint layers that are on each piece are thickly layered acrylic paint, and some of the paint connects or combines really well, and other layers of paint do not blend very well together. And what you'll see in some of the pieces is that it actually cracks. The three green pieces over here are called Canoeing in the Everglades, and after I created them, it brings me back to memories of actually the mangroves and my canoeing experience years ago, canoeing in the Everglades. This piece is a special piece. It's a three-dimensional cylinder. It's hollow. And my assistant, Shaler Knight, helped design, and he constructed it, and he'll share with you a little information on how he put it together.
So basically, the way that we started out with a lot of these forms is we started out with steel and wood. But what we found was the steel and wood just didn't really work very well together because of the weight issues that we had with them. This particular piece has a steel bracket on the inside that is suspended by a cable. The cable is meant to hold about 150 pounds. And there's three actual discs in here that run on a CNC machine. And then the luan's bent around. And it's stapled about every 3 to 5 inches, depending on how much it was moving out. We used Fama wood to cover the cracks on anything. Fama wood's a really good product to cover cracks and different things. And then, basically at that point, we started using aluminum afterwards to lighten down some of the pieces so that we could actually bend and move some of the.
Listen, don't do that.
Is that the end of our thing, or is that what we're doing here?
Basically, after Shaler Knight put the form together for me, the top is painted bright red and the bottom's bright red, and what that does is it helps reflect the color on the surface on the bottom or the ceiling or the area in which it surrounds, and it helps it interact with its environment. This piece oscillates left and right, so if you walk by this piece, it actually starts to gently move to the left or to the right. And all of these layers, I had thick layers of paint on here, and for whatever particular reason, I started to remove all of the layers of paint on here until there's a lot of raw wood exposed on this particular piece.
okay. And how long does your exhibit go for, Natalie?
My exhibit is up until March 4th.
All right, and your website?
NatalieBork.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.